the weekend been? Who's first time at JIB? What took you so long? I mean, 15 years. Okay. Welcome.
Right.
Dinero. Well, thank you all for being here. I think some people are flooding in. It's wild to be here after so many years and see you guys and be towards the tail end of a pretty awesome weekend. So thank you all, and thank you all very much for being patient with those of us who flew in recently, and I'm sure some of y'all did as well. So love you. Thank you.
It's been 15 years, and there are a few like very clear markers of that progression of time that we can see. Like for instance, somebody brought up a photo of me and Jensen in the first year. And it is fucking stark. I look like my own grandfather. And another thing that's quite stark that occurred to me in the photos is when we started, Jensen's handler had a 4-year-old daughter, and Jensen's handler's 4-year-old daughter is now his 19-year-old handler. We have many generations of people working here at JIB now.
True. Yeah. Wow. I had this. Do you know the story? Really quickly. So we were in Austin. My wife and I had gone to a concert or something, and then gone to this place called Don's Depot in Austin. It's like a beer hall, kind of like it's a lot of locals. And we went, and as soon as we walked in, I could tell that there was like a group of like 20-somethings, like college girls that like recognized me. You can kind of tell when they're all going like this, and they turn around, and they're like, shh, shh, shh. And so I get in the line at the bar to buy a drink, and Jen gets a table with another like father and mother, parent friend of ours from school, and it's 4 girls. They come up, and they're like, hey, we love Gilmore Girls. And I'm like, well, thank you, it's a good show, yada yada. And they're like, can we take a picture? And one of the, like, 3 of them are very excited, and one is like, looking at me, and I'm like, yeah, no worries. And so I'm in line, I take a picture. And then the 3 Gilmore Girls fans leave, and the one who thought I was like some giant moose at the bar is like, so wait, who are you? I'm Jared, you know what I mean? Like, I live here in town. And she's like, wait, they were saying Gilmore Girls? I was like, yeah. And they go, the girl goes, well, what did you do on Gilmore Girls? And I was like, I was an actor. I'm an actor. I was one of the boyfriends. And she goes, oh, okay. I think I remember. Which boyfriend? And I was like, Dean. And she goes, no. For the mother or the daughter? And I was like, fuck you. I was 17.
I have this experience every once in a while at a convention. Somebody will come up and say, you know, you and I share the exact same birthday, and it'll be an old woman. And I'm like, what? Fuck! I have age dysmorphia because I'm so immature that I still think of myself as something.
We all do. We all do. I do like that. Anyways, love you. Thank you. Let's get to it. How you doing?
Hi guys, my name is Pramshli. I just wanted to ask, I know it's fairly new and you guys just probably started, but the thoughts on the boys. I'm glad that we'll see both of you. I'm also nervous, but happy. So your thoughts?
Nervous and happy too. Our thoughts on being together again on the boys?
Yes.
Shit.
With Jensen, with the new cast.
Yeah. I mean, this marks... When's the last time you shot Supernatural? It was March.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't shared a camera or a set with Misha for 5 years.
It's been nice.
Jensen for 4.5 years. We've seen each other, obviously, and kept in touch. But it's funny. I will say, so Phil Segretia is directing the episode, and Kripke was there. And so it was funny because this is how we talk on set, you know? And like, fuck you, right? Sorry. Hey, go to hell, yada yada, shut up. But the people, you know, Kripke's the showrunner on The Boys, and so when he's on set, people are buttoned up a little bit, and they behave, and Kripke would be like, hey, can you do one a little more levity or gravity or whatever? We're like, whatever, like, get out of here. And they're like, you know, we've known him for 20 years. Like,
Until you say to Phil gives you some direction, and you say, don't tell me what to do!
and they're all like, oh God. Like, no, it was great. It felt like no time. I didn't, honest to God, man, other than objectively knowing that we hadn't shot together for 5 years, it didn't feel like any of our discussions or interactions were any different than they ever would have been.
Yeah, no, we haven't matured at all.
We had not matured at all. But
Yeah, it was fun. And I will tell, I mean, I don't want to, we've been instructed not to give away too many, you know, secret spoilers from the show, but there were a lot of bodily fluids. I can tell you that.
Yeah. True.
What's that?
I think that was clear from season 1.
Yeah.
Fair, yeah. It gets worse. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
I've been wondering, because I love, we just talked about the episode earlier, I think it was today. The episode,
I love it too!
the episode.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
That episode was
The one with the brothers?
yeah, the one with the brothers.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw that one!
And the invisible Xana.
What?
Sully.
Oh yes. Death without a name.
No.
Somebody without a nation?
Just my
That's what you were gonna say.
So, I've been wondering if you have ever noticed if any of your kids have or have had any invisible Xana around.
Xana is Sully. Remember Nate? He was so the episode, I had an imaginary friend when I was a kid, and he shows up, and then Dean can finally see him, and he's like, who the fuck are you? My son...
He helps them through a difficult time.
Amazing, and I love that character. I hope in season 16 I can do more episodes or scenes. I will say this. If my boys...
They might have to recast though. You're a little old to play Sam.
Makes sense. Cool, whatever. I'm out of work. I need a job. I will say that my oldest son, Tom, who's 13 now, and my middle child, younger son, Shep, who's 11, if they have an imaginary friend, then I don't know about it. They haven't shared it. Odette, my daughter, who's 8, she like sees energies, and she'll come down sometimes and be like, I couldn't sleep. And I'm like, that's okay, just like hop on the floor, like and get something. She's like, no, I was talking to angels, and like, and she's never watched Supernatural. Like she's on some different planetary plane to do 2 PLADs in the same sense. Yeah, she sees things, and I'm an insomniac. Like I'm a terrible sleeper, and I have been for my adult life. But she is as well. So she'll come down like 2 a.m. and like, hey, can we go for a walk? And like, or I'll be awake. So she might have a Xana. What about West and Mason? They have
Mason, I told this story in my show last night, so like a portion of the audience is going to be even more bored than usual. But my daughter had an imaginary friend named Bobby.
What?
And it was like, Bobby was as crystal clear and as real as anything could be. And one day she came to me crying and she was like, Dad, Bobby, I was like, what, honey, what? She was like, Bobby said a bad word. I was like, oh, no, honey, oh, what was that? And she said, Bobby said the F word. And I said, oh, that's bad. And she said, yeah, so I choked her. I think I killed her. And she had been her imaginary friend for like 2 years. She talked about her like we all talked about Bobby, like she was a member of the family. And Bobby was dead. Never heard of her again.
I will never say the F word in front of Mason. That's incredible. Shh, go to the light, go to the light, go to the light. So Odette, like during COVID, during the pandemic, Odette was what, 3, 4? And she's down, the boys are outside or something, and it's me, Genevieve, and Odette. And Odette all of a sudden goes, I can't say bad words at the table. And Jen and I kind of look at each other, we're like, okay. Right, that's right. She goes, but I'm thinking of a bad, can I go to the bathroom because there's a bad word? And we're like, sure, but like in the bathroom, don't say it at the table. And so she runs off. It's like 20 feet to get to a little like half bathroom, and she closes the door. And Jen and I are looking at each other like, what is going on? And so we both like sneak over. And Odette runs in and closes the door, and we put our ear to the door, and all we can hear, she's like 3 or 4. She's going, butt cheek, butt cheek, butt cheek, butt cheek. And then we kind of hear the latch, like the deadbolt opening. We're like, oh shit. So we go back, and we're like, are you okay with that? She's like, yeah. And maybe Bobby was in there. Bobby's like, don't say the F word, because I'll get choked out. Just say butt cheek. Anyways, thank you.
That reminds me of, we were over at West and Mason's best friends when they were little, were like, there was a boy and a girl who were exactly the same age as they were. And we went over to their house. I think West was probably 8 and Mason was 6. And all the kids went upstairs and they were playing, and they had like a room upstairs with a bunch of toys in it, and they were playing, but the 4 grown-ups were sitting downstairs, and it was like an hour. And it had been totally quiet. And we suddenly looked at each other like, guys, why is it so eerily quiet in this house? And the dad was like, you know, I'm just gonna go upstairs and check on them. And he went upstairs and he came back down and he was like, so I might need a little help on this one. I went to open the door, it was locked. I said, kids, you have to unlock the door. They did. They were putting their clothes back on. I asked them what they were doing, and they said, we were playing the penis butt game. Which I know is a game that you and Jensen play.
Yeah, we're black belts. Oh shit.
Anyway.
But I will say this, having kids now and having gone through kids like the first 5 years, I am grateful forever that Misha talks to me still, because there was a time here in Rome, like how old was West? 3 or 4 or whatever, when Philip was here. So we're like, it was pre my children, and West was here. He must have been like 2 or 3 years old, and we were at a dinner, and so Misha's over there, whatever, we're like 10 of us, and then West would come over, and I would grab sugar packets, like for tea and coffee and stuff, and just be like, hey buddy, give me your hand. And I like get a sugar packet, I open it and pour it in his palm, I'd be like, eat it.
I also have a photo of you and West at a creation convention when he was maybe 5 years old, and some fan had given you, because you said you like gummy bears, a fan gave you this like Not 1 pound. It was like a 5-pound gummy bear. It was fucking huge. And you were like, come on, Wes, take a bite. And Wes was like, his face was just like, and you like, and by the way, that sugar thing, that was the first time he had sugar.
Shit. I'm glad you didn't kill me. Thank you. Sorry. Hi.
Hi. I have a question about if you have any rituals or suspicions. No.
Superstition.
Family, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, before doing filming or show.
Oh, I thought you were going to say before masturbating.
Yeah, sure, we can go there.
What are you, German?
No, Croatian.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Nothing against Germans.
Against Croatians then?
I love Croatians as well.
Thank you.
No. And I have some German and maybe.
You somehow tried to dig yourself out of that and simply managed to offend every European nationality.
Misha would love to answer this. Superstitions before filming
Yeah.
or rituals.
Yeah.
Before filming?
Yeah. So the way you run lines or
I don't run lines. I hate rehearsing dialogue for whatever reason until we're on set. I don't think I have any rituals or superstitions before filming. I do have. I'll say this. As far as I can remember, I've never gotten onto a plane. Not filming again, just in personal life. I've never gotten onto a plane or gone under a yellow light without kissing my finger and touching the roof. I don't know. Apparently it's lucky, and I've never been in a plane crash.
Gone under a yellow light? Like when you're at an intersection driving?
It goes from green to yellow. I just go, and
Huh. Do you know what the origin of that is?
some sort of OCD or some psychopathy. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I've been going to therapy to try to figure it out. I don't know. I think
And
I'm
probably they don't even have like targeted medications.
They
that can
don't.
deal with it.
No,
It's a very specific
It's a
pharmacological mix that you would need to fix that. Yeah.
But before filming, no.
That's common. That's quite common now.
Is it? I will say this. I with filming or like if Genevieve and I are going to interview an author, I have to read every page of whatever's going on, whether it matters or not. Maybe it's probably less of you. But like with the boys, and I'd already seen it. But when they cast Misha and me, I went back and watched every episode, seasons 1 through 4. I'd already seen it, but I was like, okay, now I'm studying it. I watched it as a fan, but I could watch it as a coworker. I don't know. You?
It's interesting how everyone has a different approach. I want it to all be very fresh for me, so I never open a script before I film. And honestly, I think it shows.
It does. It's working.
Does it come across?
Yeah, it does.
You get the sense that neither the actor nor the character knows what's going on.
Yes, thank you. Cheers. How do you see
Actually, we kind of had that experience on The Boys on the first day of filming, which I can sort of reveal, which is that they told us that we weren't going to be doing any of the dialogue. Today, like that first day, we were just going to grab these like sort of action elements,
Moving around.
and then I was like, I actually want to double check that because I don't want to show up and not have any idea what the dialogue is. So I called and I double checked. It's like on the call sheet it says we're not doing the dialogue, and the first AD was like, let me check for you and I'll get right back to you. And then he texted back. He's like, yeah, confirmed, no dialogue. And then we got there and it's like, first thing Phil was like, so what we're going to do is all the dialogue. And Jared and I were both like, fuck.
True. camping trip. Thank you, wherever you went.
I'm curious. At least I know I'm memorable.
Couldn't see you. You are memorable. You're my German-Croatian friend.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for the rituals. Hi.
Hi, guys.